This information I'm going to give you, together with the offer I'm going to make you at the end, is going to help you get a job as a police officer. So the government wanted 6,000 of their 20,000 officers in place by March this year. 3 months early, and they've already achieved this. In fact, they've gone over 6,000. But luckily for you, out of the 121,000 people that applied, only about 10% actually got through. And one of the most frequent questions I get asked is, do I need a degree to be a police officer? Now, the simple answer is no, of course you don't. Well, kind of. Because actually, I joined without a degree. I spent 30 years in Nottinghamshire Police. I worked in all kinds of departments, including response, firearms, community, etc. And spent the last 16 years as a chief inspector. So obviously you don't need a degree. However, if you look at it from another perspective, the College of Policing, who govern how the police are recruited and all the things in relation to police education in the UK, have now decided that they want police officers to have an entry route into the police service with a degree. They say that they want to professionalise the police service. Now, this is not meaning that the police aren't professional. It's meaning that people like nurses, social workers, probation workers all have a degree and real in-depth understanding of their organisations and their world before they enter. And that's what they want the police to do. So, to address some of this, the College of Policing formed what they call the Police Educational Framework, and they've outlined various ways into policing. So I often get this question of what options have I got? So I'm going to tell you in as simple a way as I can, most simple way that I can. And there are 3 ways now. Okay, so the first one is what we call the pre-join method. So this is where you're not a police officer. You go away to university and you study for a professional policing degree. You pay for it. It's in your own time, obviously, and you do it for 3 years. You graduate, and then when you come out, at the other end with the accredited professional policing degree, you apply for a police service of your choice. That's called the pre-join. Now, during that, you can apply to be a special constable as well, which is a voluntary police officer. So what that does is gives you more of a depth of an understanding of what you're learning in an operational context. So that's the first option. Your second option is what's called, or commonly known as PCDA. Now this is a Police Constable Degree Apprenticeship. So what happens here is you apply for that programme and you apply to a police force that is recruiting under the PCDA scheme. So on day one you become a police officer. You also, alongside that, study at a university for the professional policing degree. So the same degree as the pre-join one, but under this scheme. Now the difference here is you're working full-time and you're studying at the same time as well, which brings its challenges, obviously. But the good thing about it is that the police service will pay for that degree for you. So providing you pass your degree and you are good enough in the police role that you're working in, then you'll remain in the police service, so you've got your job for life. So the third option then, the third degree option, is what's called the DHEP, which is the Degree Holder Entry Programme. So in this one you already have a degree, but it's not a professional policing degree. Okay, so you apply, as for the PCDA, the second option, you apply to a police force of your choice under the DHEP programme. You tell them that you've got a degree. If you get through, if you're successful at getting through the police selection process, you're a police officer from day one, and you also do a 2-year online top-up to your whatever your degree is, and you then you get awarded the professional policing degree. So again, you are studying alongside a 24/7 job. So as you know, all of these all of these options will come with challenges and risks, and not every option is suitable for everybody. And that's what you kind of need to figure out. Now, whilst those 3 options are the main options, there are some forces that are still recruiting without degrees. Okay, so that's under the old police programme where you didn't need to have a degree. So some forces are still recruiting under that method. However, it won't be lasting much longer, and the spaces on that are going to be limited the more people that get degrees. So I've told you the options that are open to you. Okay, so I'm going to make you an offer. My offer is drop me a message on my website or any of the other social media platforms, and I will, free of charge, discuss with you the best option for you and also help you find the forces that are currently recruiting under your preferred option. So I've said on my previous videos that I've got years and years of experience in coaching and mentoring in the police service, which I have, and also those trying to get in. As a former senior police officer and in my current job in police education, I'm still involved in police recruitment through the various schemes too, so I'm completely up to date with how this works. The vast majority of people that I've worked with have been successful in getting into the police service. And if you, like me, want odds that are good when you're applying for something, then give me a call. I'm not scary, and I promise I can help you.